Hello everyone. Welcome back to Weekly Korean Live class. My name is Keijin. 안녕하세요, Keijin입니다. And 안녕하세요, 침침입니다. And to make it even clear, 짠, 침침, here. 침침, don't hide my name. Keijin, like this? Yes! 안녕하세요, 케이진입니다. And 안녕하세요, 침침입니다. And hello, 크리스, 코아티, 프락티샤, and 수미, 마에라. 안녕하세요, 조시. Hey, 아얀, 안녕하세요. Veronique, hello. So, today, I have to apologize first. 죄송합니다. Because last week I said I'm going to talk about the grammar 을게요, but actually that's the grammar that we already talked about. I think 2 months ago or something. So let's focus on another very important and interesting topic, which is how to speak Korean politely. Today I'm going to introduce 3 different Korean expression and grammar points. So please keep watching this video until the end so you can speak Korean more politely. Okay. 안녕하세요, 야사이 and 제시 and 크리스토퍼. 네, 잘 지내요. 고마워요. And 위샤카, hi. And 쉬브조, 안녕하세요. 니킬, 트레이본, and the real cat, mew or meow. Not mew. Meow. And Jima on Facebook too. Hello. So, before starting our lesson, as usual, we have announcement. What is announcement in Korean? Is 공지사항. 공지사항이 있어요, Brian. 짠. If you click the link in the description, you can download this free Hangul writing worksheet. So, let me show you the page directly. It would look like this. Ooh, yes. 짠. If you click the link in the description, you will see this page. And how does it look like? 짜자자잔. Here, you can download the free Hangul ebook. Just click on this. This blue button. Yay! Hangul is the Korean alphabet and it's very easy to learn. Easy to learn. It's not my opinion, but my students said that it's easy. So download this free Hangul worksheet and learn Korean alphabet. And there are some videos and history, 역사, history about Hangul and Korean consonant chart, vowel chart. There are so many things to check it out for free. So enjoy. Oh, you can find my 20 minutes Hangul video too. Yes. So check it out. And 짠, let's go back to our today's lesson. Yes. Let's talk about Korean expression which will make you sound like native like and also sounds very polite. And first expression that I prepared is this. 혹시. Do you know what it means? It means by any chance. By any chance. Yes. 락스만 good morning and Brian 케이지님 very polite. And 코아티 맞아요. 요새 한국에 비가 많이 와요. It rains a lot in Korea. Too much. And practice is 공지사항, by the way. Is 공지사항. 공지사항 means announcement. Is 공지사항. Okay, Emily, 안녕하세요. 아연, 35% off. Yes, we are doing a lot of sales, so check it out if you are interested. And Brian, Hangul is easy to learn. What takes a time are 받침 rules. Exactly. Hangul itself is very easy, but 받침 rules are a bit tricky. But you'll be okay if you practice a lot. Okay. The real cat, 혹시, exactly, is 혹시, by any chance. Even in English, if you use this expression, it sounds like you are trying to be careful and sounds a bit more polite, right? So this 혹시 in Korean, 혹시. So how can we use this expression? 짜자잔. So for example, you want to ask 침침. 침침, do you have time? 시간 있어요? 시간 있어요? So 시간 means time and 있어요 means do you have? So 시간 있어요 means do you have time? 시간 있어요? So of course you can ask 침침. 침침, 침침 씨. She is kind of like Mr. or Miss, and when you call someone, you need to put it if the someone is not your friends or family member because it's polite. So 침침 씨, do you have time? 시간 있어요? It's okay, but if you want to make yourself sound even more polite, then you can put this expression like this. 혹시 시간 있어요? 혹시 시간 있어요? So if you put 혹시, it sounds like I wonder if you have any time by any chance. So it sounds very indirect and you are trying to be careful and polite. 혹시 시간 있어요? So it's okay without this expression. You can just say 침침씨, 침침씨, Mr. 침침, do you have time? 침침씨 시간 있어요? It's okay, but by putting 혹시 here, please remember, you just sounds more polite. And how about this expression? 언제 와요? 언제 와요? 언제, when. 와요 means do you come or will you come or are you coming? Because in Korean, the present tense is so useful. It can be a present progressive, future tense present. So it can mean when are you coming? When will you come? When do you come? So 언제 와요? When are you coming? Of course, you can ask 침침씨 언제 와요? It's okay. But if you put 혹시 like this, it sounds like by any chance, when are you coming? Or I wonder when are you coming? So either is fine. But 혹시, if you put 혹시, as I mentioned, you are trying to be careful. And some people will ask you, what happens? Is everything okay? Because if you ask someone, when are you coming? Oh, I'm coming at 7 p.m. It's okay. But by any chance, I wonder when you're coming. It sounds like you're trying to be careful. And maybe because something happened, so you want to talk to this person. Or maybe you want to ask for help. So that's why you are trying to be careful. I have no idea. But by putting 혹시, it sounds like you are trying to be careful. Maybe there's something. Maybe it doesn't sound like it's a regular, just a common question or something very normal, but it's like, I need you for something. 아얀, 혹시 언제 와요? 수미 and 락스만, don't cry. 울지 마세요. 수미, 혹시 공지사항 있어요? 네, 공지사항 있어요. So if you click the link in the description, you will see the Hangul writing worksheet. So check it out. That's my 공지사항 for today. Okay, very good. So 혹시 is a useful expression. So use it a lot. Use it a lot. If you want to be careful and if you want to make yourself sound polite. 혹시 is okay, right? 코아티즈, 슬퍼하지 마세요. By the way, it should be 슬퍼하지 마세요. 슬퍼하지 마세요. By the way, this is crying face that Korean people use a lot. 슬퍼하지 마세요 means don't be sad. Don't be sad. 슬퍼하지 마세요. Okay, and next expression that I prepared is this. 해도 될까요? 해도 될까요? It means may I? And it has 해 conjugation. 해 conjugation. 아얀, 혹시 means or, 혹시 means by any chance, if you don't mind. But it's more like by any chance. but sometimes it can be translated as like if you don't mind, or I wonder, because in English that's how you make sounds yourself polite, right? Or it's how you make your question indirect. Okay, so 아어 해도 될까요 means may I, and may I in English is already very polite, right? And that is in Korean 아어 해도 될까요? And the conjugation is a little bit tricky. A little bit tricky. So for example, ooh, there are a lot, but don't worry, it's not so hard. Don't worry. So for example, 짠, if the stem. So what is a stem? Stem is a Korean adjective and verb without 다 at the end. So when you check the Korean dictionary, 사전, Korean 사전, or 한국어 사전, Korean dictionary, you will see the Korean verbs and adjective ends with 다 at the end. 다 at the end. Remove 다 at the end, then you only have the stem. So stem is the dictionary form of the verb and adjective without 다 at the end. So I'll show you many examples today, so don't worry. So if final vowel of the stem includes 아 or 오, then you use 아도 될까요? 아도 될까요? And if the final vowel of the stem does not important not include 아 or 오, then you use 어도 될까요? And if it's 하다 verb or adjective, and it's simple. Just remove 하다 and put 해도 될까요? Okay, so I'll show you some example. For example, you have this word, 보다. Do you know this word? 보다. It means to see, to watch. Okay, so what is the stem here? Stem, remember, stem is the adjective or verb without 다 at the end. So I remove 다 at the end. 짠. So 보 is a stem. Let's see. Let's break down 보. 보 is conjugated with 비읍 and 오 sound, right? 오 as in 보. 짜잔! It includes 오 sound. Exactly. So you use 아도 될까요? As in 보아도 될까요? What does it mean? May I see? May I look? May I watch something? 보아도 될까요? Does it make sense? So Korean stem never include 다 at the end. So look at the stem. And what is the final vowel of the stem? It's conjugated as, is combined, consists of these two parts, 비읍 and 오 sound. It has 오 sound. So you use 아도 될까요? As in 보아도 될까요? But can you pronounce 보아도 될까요 quickly? When you pronounce it quickly, it will be like 보아도 될까요? 봐도 될까요? So simply because of the pronunciation, 보아도 될까요 becomes 보아도 될까요 is shortened as, I don't want to point myself, but 보아도 될까요 as shortened as 봐. So 봐도 될까요? May I see? So for example, I did homework, and the homework is a drawing homework. So in the school, I did amazing drawing. So I feel so shy. So teacher said, hey, please submit your homework. And I'm like, is my drawing okay? It's okay. And teacher is like, Keijin, it's okay. May I see? May I see your drawing? May I see it? 봐도 될까요? By the way, do you see this 요 at the end? Yes, it's grayed out because it's optional. If you want to sound more polite, or if you talk to someone who is not very close to you, or someone who is a stranger, or someone who is at the higher social status, such as your grandparents, your parents, grandparents, or your neighbor, your professor, your boss, or your colleagues. They are not a higher social status than you, but you still have to be polite at work. It's not your like casual atmosphere. So your colleagues, your manager, your boss. In that case, we put you at the end. But when you talk to in a casual setting, for example, you're talking with your family members or your best friends or someone who is very younger than you, like 5 years old kid, then you don't have to be so polite. So you don't have to use you. So again, you is optional. But as a beginner, I strongly recommend you to learn the you form first because you is polite, is safer. You can use any place, but if you use the casual form in wrong situation, Korean people might feel a little bit offended. It's like, what? So you is polite and safe. Okay. Wow, Sumi, very good. You got the answer already. Awesome work. So let me show you more examples like so now I want to use this expression. 울다 to cry. 울다. 울다. Okay, so what is a stem? Stem is simple. Just remove 다 at the end. You have 울. 울 is a stem. 울 is a stem. Okay, so does the final vowel of the stem include a or o? If you're not sure, let me break it down for you. So 우 is consist of, this is silent sound, silent. 우 is 우 sound, is a vowel. And is kind of like L sound, so it's 울. So 우. Oh, you have this. This is not a or o, right? It's not a or o. So what happened? You use 어도 될까요? You never use 아도 될까요 because it contains 우. It does not include a or o, but it contains only 우 sound. So you use 어도 될까요? 어도 될까요? So when you conjugate 울 with 어도 될까요, what happens? 짠짠짠. 울어도 될까요? 울어도 될까요? What does it mean? May I cry? Maybe I'm too happy. So, may I cry? Maybe I received, I don't know, like award in some, I don't know, K-pop music concert. K-pop music award. I got some like the biggest awards. So I'm so happy. Oh, may I cry? 울어도 될까요? 울어도 될까요? May I cry? 울어도 될까요? Or I'm watching very, I don't know, sad movie. And I say, oh, may I cry? 울어도 될까요? I know you probably don't use this expression so much, but it's a funny expression, isn't it? So I chose it. So 울어도 될까요? May I cry? 울어도 될까요? Okay, so now you're okay with this conjugation, right? Then how about this? As Sumi said, I want to choose this one. 공부하다, it means to study. To study. Study. So 공부하다. Do you notice this? 따라란. 하다 verb and adjective. It has 하다 at the end. As in 하다. 공부하다. So what do you have to do? 자, replace 하다 with 해도 될까요? As in 짠 공부해도 될까요? 공부해도 될까요? 공부해도 될까요? May I study? For example, I love studying. So I'm like studying hard. And Chim started chatting with me like, Keijin, did you see the drama last night? Oh, by the way, the movie, blah, 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 and blah, blah. I'm like, Chim, don't you see me studying hard? So may I go back to study? May I study again? May I study? 공부해도 될까요? Yes, I'm a good student. 빠침침. Don't bother me. So, 공부해도 될까요? May I study? May I study? So, are you okay with the conjugation? If you're not sure about this conjugation, this 아, 어, 해 conjugation is very important. 아, 어, 해 conjugation is super duper important. So please watch this video again after this live. We will upload this live video after this live streaming too, so you can rewatch again and again. Okay, so let's practice a little bit more. So Jan, Sumi already talked about all the answers. I was so surprised that Sumi chose all the examples that I choose, but anyway. So 먹다 means to eat, and let's conjugate it with 어 해도 될까요? So for example, 찜찜 prepared a lot of dish. So I'm like, wow, 찜찜, you are a great cook. So may I eat now? May I eat now? How can I say may I eat now? First, I need to get the stem. What is eat? Eat is simple. Is 먹다, 먹다. But what is a stem? Stem is 먹 only, 먹. Okay. And which one do I have to use? Do I need to use 아 or 어 or 해? Which one do I have to use? Let's look at the stem. Stem is 먹, 먹, 먹. Okay, so 먹. 먹 is consist of M sound, like 어, and 기억. What is the vowel? Final vowel here? Vowel is 어 sound, 어. You see 어 here? Oops. 어 here. This is not 아 or 오 sound. This is not 아 or 오. 아 or 오. Nope, nope, nope. So I need to use 따라란 어. So the answer is 먹어도 될까요? 먹어도 될까요? 먹어도 될까요? Heart, by the way. Heart. Because I'm hungry. May I eat? 먹어도 될까요? By the way, how can I say, can I eat this? This 뭐예요? This 한국어로 뭐예요? What is this in Korean? This in Korean is 이거. So just put 이거 먹어도 될까요? Can I eat this? 먹어도 될까요? Very good. 트레이버 exactly. 인도라 perfect. 수미 죄송합니다. 괜찮아요. So no problem. You just gave me two perfect examples. Perfect. 잘했어요. And 쿼티 exactly. Actually, you can omit this. You can omit this. 자, you can omit this. Bye bye. If you want to say casually. Very good. And yes. 이거 뭐예요? 오케이. 리사 공부해도 될까요? 리사. Yes. 물어봐도 될까요? May I ask is a perfect example. Another perfect example. Excellent. 100 points. 따란. Because I think this expression will be very useful. So you can ask me 물어봐도 될까요? Or 질문해도 될까요? May I ask a question? 질문해도 될까요? 질문해도 될까요? 물어봐도 될까요? It's okay too. Okay, so let's look at the second example. Second example is this. 가다 means to go. 가다. Okay, so what is the stem here? Stem is simple. It's just 가 is the stem. 가 is the stem. So, which one do you have to use? 아 or 어 or 해? Which one do you have to use? 가, 가 is consists of 기억 and 가. It contains the sound exactly. So what happened is you need to choose sound. So theoretically, you need to say 가도 될까요? 가도 될까요? May I go? 가도 될까요? Theoretically, yes, you need But can you pronounce this quickly? 가도 될까요? What happens? When you pronounce it quickly, 가도 될까요? We just these two just simply become 가. So yes, theoretically we need to put as in 가도 될까요? But in real life, nobody say 가도 될까요? It's just 가도 될까요? Does it make sense? when you pronounce it quickly, 가, it's simply 가. So you don't need to put extra sound. It's just combined. Short. So 가도 될까? May I go? So for example, I'm organizing a party, like an amazing party. I'm going to invite BTS, Blackpink, Twice, everyone, like NCT, Stray Kids, everyone, because they are my best friends. So 침침 is like, may I join? 가도 될까요? 저도 가도 될까요? By the way, what does 저도 means? 저도, me too. 저 means another way to say me, and 도 means too. 저도 means may I go too? May I go there too? 저도 가도 될까요? And I'm like, okay, you're a good friend, so you can come, kind Cajun. So 저도 가도 될까요? There are two 도, by the way, two 도, and these are different. Here, 도, first 도 means too, me too, or also me, or me too, can I go? So this is too or also. 도 means something different. It's just a conjugation of like this. 도 되다 is just fixed form. It's not to, it's just a fixed form. Just luckily or somehow coincidentally same pronunciation, but to a party gonna invite Keijin. Yes! Yes, I'm coming. Okay, so next expression is 을 것 같아요. It seems. This is especially useful when you refuse some invitation. Oh, I just said I'm joining the party, but because of this expression, it looks like I have to like refuse. I'm sorry. 한류, K준 and 칩칩 are K-pop idols too. Are we? So 을 것 같아요 means it seems. And when you refuse an invitation, you said I cannot go or I'm busy. If you say that directly, that's too direct to me and to Korean people. So very often we use this expression 을 것 같아요. It seems I'll be busy that day, or it seems it doesn't work, or it seems I can't. Like it sounds very indirect, which makes it polite. So let's look at the conjugation. Conjugation is, I would say, relatively simple, simpler than the previous one. So if the stem ends in a vowel, then you use 짜자잔 릴 것 같아요. If stem ends in a consonant, then you use 을 것 같아요. Stem ends in a consonant, 릴 것 같아요. 을 것 같아요. So, let's look at this example from the beginning. So, I have this expression. Oops. 짠. Okay. 바쁘다. You already saw in the next slide, right? 바쁘다. What does it mean? 바쁘다 means to be busy. It's an adjective. Again, it ends with 다, right? 다. Because it's a dictionary form. So what do you need to do? Remove 다. 바쁘 is a stem. And since stem ends with a vowel sound, 바쁘, it ends with a vowel sound, we use 릴 것 같아요. So how can I conjugate 바쁘 and 릴 것 같아요? It's simple. So it's like 바쁘, I have 바쁘 and put 릴 at the bottom. 바쁠 것 같아요. 바쁠 것 같아요. It means it seems, or I think I'll be busy. So can you come to the party tomorrow? And I'm like, I'm sorry. 죄송해요. 내일, tomorrow, 바쁠 것 같아요. I think I'll be busy tomorrow. 바쁠 것 같아요. Of course you can say 내일 바빠요. I'm busy tomorrow, but Korean people will get not offended, but it's like too direct. So it's better to say 바쁠 것 같아요. Especially when you refuse some invitation, say indirectly. Oh, I think I'll be busy. Okay. 프라티샤, that's an amazing expression. Yes. For example, let's use 프라티샤's example. So, do you know what is 힘들다? 힘들다. It means to be hard, to be difficult. And 힘들다. Yes. And 프라티샤 made a long sentence, but let's look at the conjugation first. So, what is the stem here? Stem. It's simple. Now, stem is without 다. Is 힘들 is the stem. 힘들. Okay, so 힘들. Aha, it ended with consonant. So, I need to use 을 것 같아요, right? 부. Do you see this? Conjugation. This 리을 is an exception. So 힘들. Let's see this. 힘들. It ended with 리을, right? At the end. 힘들. It ended with 리을 sound. So it's an exception. You need to use 것 같아요. As in 힘들 것 같아요. I think it will be hard. It seems it will be difficult. So when you refuse something, so can you do this for me, or can you help me? Then you have to say no because sometimes you can't, but you want to say indirectly, right? In that case, we use this expression a lot. 힘들 것 같아요. I think it will be hard. 힘들 것 같아요. But I want to give you some tip. Why did I not use 리 or 을 before here? It's simple. Because it already contains a 리을 sound, so you don't have to put extra 을 sound, extra 리을 sound, because it already contains 리을 sound, so just put 것 같아요. So don't try to memorize this, but think about the pronunciation. Korean people love making things simple. So you don't put the double 힘들 것 같아요. There are too many sounds, so we just simplify it. This is simply to help you, to make life easy, not to make the grammar simply complicated. So don't worry. So 것 같아요. Okay, good, very good. So 짠. Now let's quickly try this. We already tried 바쁘다, so let's move on to 안 되다. 안 되다 means to not work or can't. 안 되다. So what is the stem? Stem is simple. Without 다 안 돼 is a stem. So 안 돼 is the stem. 안 돼. Okay, 안 돼. 안 돼. It ends with a vowel sound. So what happened is you use this 리을 only. As in 안 될 것 같아요. So for example, we are doing business and 침침, my partner is asking me, can you make 100, I don't know, 100 pens in 2 days? I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't think that will work. I don't think I can. I don't think that's possible. I'm sorry, 죄송한데 안 될 것 같아요. That's not possible. It doesn't seem possible. 안 될 것 같아요. 안 될 것 같아요. Awesome, very good. 니킬, 트레이본, 줄리아. 수미, 코아티 어렵네요. Yes, it's hard. Is it? 마에라 and 인도라 힘들 것 같아요. It's a perfect emoji. Yes, emoticon. 힘 is a strength, right? Actually, 힘들다 is a very good point. 힘 literally means energy, power, strength. 들다 means takes. So it takes too much energy. It takes too much power. It requires too much strength. So natural English translation, it will be to be busy, to be hard, to be difficult. Okay, practice 안 되다, to not work, cannot 안 될 것 같아. It seems it's not working. I think it's not possible. Exactly, very good. And so easy. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. And Krisha seems 맞아요. And 탑함 나갈 is 가도 될까요? Please don't forget to put 도 after 가 as in 가도 될까요? And 아날린 안녕 안녕. And 마야라 공부를 것 같아요. 공부 is a noun, so it doesn't work. So do you see this? It has to be just stem. Noun does not have a stem. Only verb and adjective have a stem. So with this 을 expression, you can use only verb and adjective. So if you want to say 공부하다, 공부하 is a stem. 하 ends with a vowel, so you can use 릴 것 같아요 as in 공부할 것 같아요. It means I think I will study. Okay, so very good. So do you have a question so far? I think I tried to answer all the questions. So hopefully I cleared up all the confusion or questions that you have. If you have any other 질문, question, let me know now or in the comment or next week. Indora, that's a good example. 내일 저는 바빠요. 안 될 것 같아요. That's so natural. Are you Korean? 내일 저는 바빠요. 안 될 것 같아요. It means I'm busy tomorrow. I don't think it's possible. Excellent. 잘했어요. Okay, so I have a homework for you. Homework because you love 숙제. You love 숙제, right? Homework. Okay, so can you conjugate? Oh, before that, I know a lot of people want to take a photo, screenshot of this, right? So, all good, right? So do homework if you want to practice even more Korean. Okay, so 짠, 앉다. What does 앉다 mean? To sit down, to sit down, 앉다. And may I, 해도 될까요? Which one do you have to use? or 해. So you need to make a sentence like, may I sit here? May I sit down? Oops, I was about to say the answer. And then 못 가다. Let's look at this. 못 가다 means cannot go, can't go. So you need to say, it seems I cannot go, or it looks like I cannot go. I don't think I can go. How can I use it? Can you conjugate 못 가다 with this one? So please do your homework and leave a comment on KoreanClass101.com's YouTube channel and Facebook account. Or if you personally want me to check, this is my Instagram. super _ Kjin. So this is my Instagram. If you tag me, then I can check your homework. If you don't tag me, I cannot see that. And if your account is private, also I cannot see your homework. So if your account is public and if you want me to check, then I can give you feedback. Okay, so thank you so much for joining today's lesson. And 수미 숙제할 것 같아요. Really? You seem so indirect. Be confident. It sounds like I think I'll do homework, or it looks like I can do homework, but why don't you say 숙제할게요. I'll do homework. Okay, so for those of you who joined the live in the middle, 짠, we are now giving away free Hangul writing worksheet. Hangul is the Korean alphabet. It's super duper easy to learn. So check out the link in the description. And this worksheet is free, available for any free Korean Class 101 member, which means you are not a member of Korean Class 101. You cannot download it. So sign up as a free member. You don't have to pay anything to download this and watch my video in the description. So enjoy. 코아티 감사합니다. Thank you so much for your donation. I'll enjoy lunch thanks to you. 감사합니다. 식사 맛있게 할게요. 코아티 씨도 식사 맛있게 하세요. Enjoy your lunch or dinner or breakfast. I think it's breakfast, right? Okay. 감사합니다, Julia, Sumi, Pratisha. Oh, Matt, you're saying the answer already. What an advanced student. And Jenny Yang, thank you. See you next week. And Sam, 저도 고마워요. I'm sorry, I'm not saying your name on Facebook because your name is in Chinese character and I don't know how to read it. So if you write your name in Korean, I can read you. And Chris-san, 감사합니다. And next week, of course, I'll be back. Next week's class will be super duper special. It will be quiz show. Yay, quiz! So anyone can join our quiz show and the topic will be the Korean particle. So if you want to get good scores in our quiz show, review some particles. I did many particle lessons, especially the topic, subject, object, and also the location marking particle, etc., etc. There are many particles. Particles are kind of like English preposition. Again, kind of like, not exactly same, but it's somewhat similar. So particles are very important part of Korean grammar, and I want to test you. I want to quiz you. How well do you know Korean particles? If you don't know about particles, don't worry. Actually, next week it will be quiz show, but still, I'll teach you some Korean particles. It will be super useful, quick particle overview lesson. It will be July 27th, 1 p.m. in Korean time, and I'm very looking forward to seeing you and do this, our first quiz show. Yay! Okay, so it will be again 1 p.m. in Korean time, which means the time will be different in your country. Make sure to check out your time in your time zone. 감사합니다. 다음 주에 봐요. 감사합니다. 코아티, 프라티샤, 에밀리, 인도라, 수미, Mr. Teddy, McBear, and Philista, the real cat, meow, and 야사이, 트레이봉, and 키란, and Tampamagar. Sorry, the name is so long. And Jenny Yang, 매 감사합니다. 스토아 퀴즈. What is the price? I'm thinking, what do you want? I think about it and let you know next week. If you want to know the price, then join next week's live. Otherwise, nobody will know. Okay, so thank you and see you next week. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.